All right. Welcome back to the live show. I am your host, Genesis, and we are back for another one. Thank you for tuning in to the live show. All right. It is currently 2:21 a.m. And of course, today's date is the 14th of January 2026. It is wild how it is 2026 already. I'm grateful to be here, to be alive, to breathe in this beautiful, awesome air that God has made. All right. With that being said, today I want to talk about taking care of yourself, taking care of yourself, and also why you should cheer up. You got to cheer up, man. It's a new year. You got to cheer up. You got to cheer up. All right, let me mute this. Okay. We are live. All right. Just wanted to be sure this was actually recording. Okay. We are live. And here we go. All right. So, cheer up, take care of yourself. What does that mean? What does that mean? To cheer up. Everybody has bad days, okay? Good days and bad days. Some days are better than most. Some days you just you just don't want to get out of bed. You don't want to get out of the house. You don't want to get out you don't want to get out of bed. You just want to stay in bed, stay indoors and do absolutely nothing. Some days are like that. But it's okay if you want to sleep in or relax or just be by yourself for a day or two. It's fine. But if that's your everyday routine where you just don't want to go outside, you don't want to cheer up, you don't want to move forward in life because you went through some dark days or you lost somebody close to you and you're still grieving grieving after a year, 2 years, 3 years. I'm sorry, man. I know. But one thing I could tell you is the person you're grieving wouldn't want you to just sit inside and not go outside and live your life. The person you're grieving would not want you to be closed off and not living life like you should. Because when you love somebody, you want that person to fly. You want them to live their lives. You want them to live their lives. So the person that you're grieving that is making you sad, they want you to actually move forward. They want you to keep on living your life. They want you to cheer up. They want you to take care of yourself. It's so easy to say, take care of yourself. You know what I mean? Like when you meet someone and someone you haven't seen for a long time, or you on the phone with a family member and you say, take care of yourself. Talk to you soon. And you hang up. What does that actually mean to say, take care of yourself? Taking care of yourself means going to make sure you have your workout session, going to make sure you eat, going to make sure you actually drink some water. A lot of people don't drink water, okay? I'll just let you know right now. A lot of people are drinking sodas, sweet teas, and, whatever, but they're not drinking water. So, taking care of yourself means you should be drinking water. You should be cleaning your body up. Okay, meaning you should be taking your showers, brushing your teeth, okay? Making sure every part of your body is clean, all right? Because if you notice, if you have a dirty, stinking breath and you have not so clean body, you don't feel good. You just don't feel good. But when you clean up your body, you brush your teeth, you put on a nice clothes, put on a nice shoe, and step outside. You are cheered up. You are ready to go. You are fired up. You are so powerful. You want to do things. But if you don't cheer up, if you don't take care of yourself, if you don't try to at least go outside, some people don't even like to go outside. We gotta, you gotta cheer up. Whatever has been putting you down for all these years, you have to cheer up. Coming from me, I lost someone really close to me last year, January 25th. And it really broke me down. It sort of was devastating. It wasn't even sort of devastated, it was devastating for me. However, what matters is moving forward. It's so easy to say move forward, but it's not easy to do. It's so not easy to do. It's so not easy to move forward. It's not easy. Okay? So, I get it. However, you have to keep on moving forward because one thing that you can never get back is time. So if you cannot get time back, don't waste time on things that you cannot change. As much as I love this person that I lost last year, I cannot bring her back. No matter how much I cry, how many nights I'm sad, or how many nights that's unbearable for me, I could never bring her back. So, the logical thing to do is you're going to go through a phase where it's going to be extremely dark if you're going through grief, okay, or heartbreaks, or things that are not making you go outside, or things that are not making you cheer up, okay? So it could be a heartbreak. It could be, you lost someone close to you, so you're grieving, or something really bad happened to you and it broke your heart, or it broke your mind, or it broke you as a person. Just remember that no matter how much it hurts, no matter how dark it is, you have to get up and live your life. You have to live your life. You cannot not live your life. Okay? It's so easy to get caught up in the past. And that's another thing. Most people live in the past. And I'm talking to myself, actually. I'm talking to myself as well. Because we talk about the past so much, we forget that we have this day right here, this present day right here. We're so caught up in the past, living in the glorious past. Oh, the good old days. The good old days. Just know in 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 2026 will be the good old days. By 2036, 2026 will be the good old days. So leave your present day because you would never get it back. Stop wasting your energy with anger. Stop wasting your energy on anger. Stop wasting your energy on frustration. Stop wasting your energy on bad vibes. Okay, don't waste your energy on stuff like that because why would you do that? Why? Why? The world is a beautiful place. When you hang out with good people, all right? When you hang out with good people, the world is a beautiful place. When you stay around people who actually have good intentions, the world is a beautiful place. But if you're not around those types of people, then, hey, you're going to go through the worst, knowing that life isn't what you want it to be, but you're around people who make it worse. So, first off, 2026, okay? 2026, try to take out people in your life who are making it bad, making it worse, okay? Who tell you you cannot do this or that. Instead of motivating you forward, they try to pull you back. You don't want those people in your life in 2026, ladies and gentlemen. You do not want those kind of people in your life because 2026 is just going to be like 2025 if you do not actually pay attention to yourself. Pay attention on yourself. Pay attention. Take care of yourself. Cheer up. Actually spend time with yourself. And if you are going through, I guess, your addiction phase, because, when you're going through a lot of ups and downs, you go through times that, you know, hey, everybody does what they do to pass a situation. Okay. So some people may move into, I guess, eating too much or drinking or smoking or whatever you do. Shout out to Nisi Lee. Thank you for the comment. Like, look, everybody has a way, their own way of moving on, of cheering up, of, being a better person. But it is hard if you're going through life. Life is hard, like very, very hard. Don't make it harder for yourself by being around the people that you're not supposed to be around. Don't make it harder for yourself by forcing yourself around people that are not meant for you. It's better to be by yourself in 2026. I'm just going to let you know. It's better to be by yourself in 2026 than to be around people that would make your situation worse. So, better be lonely. You better be lonely than be frustrated being around the people that you're not supposed to be with because they're going to drag you down. The little light that you have, that God has given you, that the universe has given you in your heart, in your mind, that they're going to suck it dry. They're going to make sure it's dark. Okay. So make sure you don't spend time with those types of people. Don't spend your time with the people that cannot wait to hear bad news. They cannot wait to hear some bad news from you. Oh, girl, what happened? You lost your job? Oh, your car got totaled? You got into an accident? That's all they do. They love bad news. I'm telling you, 2026, you got to run far, far, far away from people like that and go link up with people that only tell you good things, uplifting things, good energy, good vibes. That haven't you like hung out with some people and you felt so uplifted? You felt so blessed. You felt refreshed when you left them. Haven't you met people like that? It's like you were just refreshed when you left their presence. You could go out to drink or go out to the cinema or whatever you guys do. You just feel refreshed hanging out with that person. You feel good inside. And you can hang out with some people and oh my goodness, you cannot wait to get home. Matter of fact, you know these people, they're gonna get blocked as soon as they get home. They're getting blocked. Okay? They're getting blocked because there is no look, if you were on bar 5 when you started hanging out with them, you will end up being on bar 1 when you're on your way back home. If you are down and you go out, you should feel better when you get back. So whoever you're hanging out with, whoever you're talking to, whoever you're spending your time with, they should be the type of people that uplift you, that cheer you up, that tell you good things, that inspires you, that bring out the best in you. It's the only way you can cheer up because every single one of us have a scar that hurts. Okay? We have this scar that we nurture, that we keep in that, shelf where it's like, oh man, let me just keep my problem up here. So, it's like you go through life, but that problem is up here on the shelf. But when you link up with people, it's like you bring down all your problems. Like, okay, it's time to let y'all go. Because you would always have problems in this world. You would always. You will always have problems in this world. That's what it is. It's what this world is. A world where you have to keep on fighting for your own happiness, for your own peace of mind. That's the world we live in. That is the world we live in. So be nice to yourself, be kind to yourself, become your own priority. Okay. Become your own happiness. Spend time with yourself. Cheer up. Okay. Go outside, shake hands, be kind to people, and cheer up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you like the video. Thank you. Make sure you like the video. We stopped we stopped streaming vertically, so we started horizontal stream. So let's see how much we can build with the horizontal stream. But with that being said, you guys are awesome. Like and share. Let's get people in here. All right. So don't forget, cheer up, take care of yourself, become your own priority. Okay. Do the things that you love. Do the things that you love. Become your own priority. Spend more time with yourself. Spend more time with yourself. Some people cannot spend 1 hour with themselves. They have to get on their phone. They have to get on Netflix. They have to get on something to distract them. Just 1 hour. That's where we are right now. That's where we are. That is absolutely where we are. We now live in a world where your best friend is your mobile device. Your best friend is your mobile device. So you just, you talk to your mobile device. That's what you do. That is the world we live in right now. The mobile device has all our attention. And I would say that's why we have more depression, more anxiety with everybody these days. Okay. How can you cheer up when you're comparing your life with Mr. A and Mr. B, or Mrs. A and Mrs. B? How can you cheer up? How? When you first thing you do in the morning is you go on Instagram or you go on TikTok, and guess what you do? You scroll and you try to compare your life. It's not even like you're doing it voluntarily. You're not doing it voluntarily. You're just doing it unconsciously. Spending your time and energy and days wasting it comparing your life to other people's lives. Don't do that. Okay? This is 2026. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Okay? Do not do that in 2026. The year is gonna go by so fast, your head would spin. Okay, this year is gonna go by so fast, your head would spin. Okay, so don't waste one day. Try as much as you can. Don't waste one day. Cheer up. Go outside. Do the things that you love. And yeah, I just wanted to bring that to you guys. Please cheer up. Okay, cheer up. Life is beautiful. Life is worth living. All right, life is worth living. All right. Now, what is going on with this Minneapolis, Minnesota situation? Okay. This Minneapolis situation is just going bonkers. It's like, it's like this Minneapolis situation is it like getting worse or what? What in the world is going on in Minneapolis? What in the world? Oh, man. Let's see this video right here. Look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't make this up. Look at this guy. Shout out to Freedom TV for this clip. Look at this guy right here. Look at this guy.
People need to fucking show up with guns to face you guys. It's fucking time for an armed resistance against the United States of America.
Take your mask off.
This is done. We're done. You're fucking murderers. You shot a woman in a wheelchair.
What is going on right here? He said they shot a woman in a wheelchair. Is that what he just said right now?
Take your mask off.
This is done. We're done. You're fucking murderers. You shot a woman in a wheelchair.
Oh, he said they shot a woman in a wheelchair. This is Minnesota, ladies and gentlemen. This is Minnesota. Minnesota has been in the news for at least 2 weeks right now, or 3 weeks right now. They've been going back and forth since this viral YouTuber, what's his name, Nick, came out with the Laren Center, where everybody's like, wait, all you have to do is open up a daycare, a daycare, a daycare center. All you have to do, ladies and gentlemen, to get rich in the United States, okay? All you have to do is open up a Laren daycare center in Minnesota. That's the word on the street. Okay. The word on the street is if you're trying to get rich in the United States, all you have to do is start a Laren daycare center in Minnesota. Okay. you get you go get funding from the government, from the United States government, and you start a Laren daycare center. Okay. Now, let's listen to this guy.
We need to fucking come back with fucking weapons. Go to the gun store, get a gun, learn how to use it, and fucking face you guys man to man.
Okay. That's a dangerous man right there. That is a dangerous man right there. He said, "We gotta go to the gun store." Is that what he said?
Go to the gun store, get a gun, learn how to use it, and fucking face you guys, man.
Okay, first of all, I don't think that man should be allowed to wield a weapon.
Fucking weapons. Go to the gun store, get a gun, learn how to use it, and fucking face you guys.
Well. At least he said, "Go to the gun store and get a gun and learn how to use it." Okay? He said, "Learn how to use it." So, thankfully, you're gonna be learning how to use it before you come outside, but he's basically saying they should be facing ICE agents in Minnesota. That's what he's saying. They should be facing ICE agents in Minnesota. That is not even, that's uncalled for, okay? Because ICE agents, in my opinion, are just doing their duties, which is working in collaboration with Homeland Security to protect Americans, okay? To protect Americans. That's all I see. But some Americans are not even in support of ICE raids.
Man to man.
Well, it's quiet.
By any means necessary.
Okay. He says by any means necessary. This Minnesota situation is just it's becoming it's just getting out of hand. It's getting absolutely out of hand. It's getting out of hand. Another update. Check this out.
From her former
This is a voter fraud situation. It just never ends. It never ends, ladies and gentlemen. Let's listen to this.
filling out and submitting ballots from her former tenants.
In Franklin County, an apartment manager with access to ballots from former tenants allegedly abusing the system. This confirmed by Detective Andrew Gardner in his investigation.
I was able to identify several other ballots that look to be look to have characteristics on the signature line that were not consistent with the signatures on file.
Investigators say
Problem here is, do you think mail-in ballots can actually work? That's the question. The question here is, if you have mail-in ballots, do you think it can actually work free of fraud? That's the question. Because if you're mailing in your vote, how do you confirm it's an actual vote? But mailing ballots has been, going on for a long, long time. However, it still has to be properly monitored to really know if it's not fraud or not. Because if you're mailing in your vote, from where? Like, where are you mailing from? You could literally walk to a USPS store and, I guess ship out some ballots. I don't know, but it's like if you're mailing in a ballot, it's like it's almost guaranteed that there may be fraud. You know what I mean? It's like I really don't understand the concept of mailing ballot. Why don't you just go to the voting booth and just vote?
4 ballots were illegally submitted, with 3 being counted in the 2024 general election. The outlier was rejected because of a mismatched signature.
This case is still open, and we are still collecting information from community members that may have been affected by this.
According to the sheriff's office, the woman admitted to voting all 4 ballots and forging the signatures. She was booked into Franklin County Jail for 12 felony charges related to
When the former President Trump at the time, when Joe Biden was president, and President Trump was talking about mailing ballot fraud and all that stuff. everybody was talking about, well, you know, every time he loses, he's going to talk about fraudulent activities going on with the votes. But it's coming out now. It is absolutely coming out right now. So many fake, fraudulent mailing ballot. All right, here we go. More reaction.
Of a group of
This is from, you know who it is. You know who it is. Your favorite. Okay, this used to be, Joy Reid used to be the favorite. Okay, everybody loves Joy Reid. Here we go.
this woman was part of a group of people who they train to try to be ICE interrupters. And what they try to do is observe what ICE is doing, film them, and try to use their white privilege, to be honest. They're mainly white people,
Which is what we ask.
which is what we ask them
For-
to
yeah,
do,
'cause-
right?
yeah.
Because black people, like, we can't put our bodies on the line because cops will shoot us. And so the presumption had been, particularly a white woman, because remember,
Bro, bro, bro. Just how long would they pedal this back and forth? How long would you pedal? Oh, if you're black, you're gonna get shot. Like, come on, man. Come on. Look, listen to this. Just listen to
doing,
this.
film them, and try to use their white privilege, to be honest. They're mainly white people,
Which is what we ask.
which is what we ask them
For-
to
yeah,
do,
'cause-
right?
yeah.
Because black people, like, we can't put our bodies on the line because cops will shoot us. And so the presumption had been, particularly
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm telling y'all, man. Move on. Cheer up. Move forward. Some people would never move forward, regardless of how much God has blessed them. Joy Reid has been blessed by God. Same thing with the person who is actually interviewing her. They are both blessed women living in the United States, doing beautifully well. These are media household names in America. This is just facts. Everybody knows Joy Reid, okay? Everybody knows Angela Yee. She was with the Breakfast Club, okay? Everybody knows this women. These are accomplished people. But yet peddling this backward conversation. I don't think it's gonna fly. Okay. Well, person she's talking about, I guess she was referring to the Minnesota situation where an ICE agent actually shot a woman while she was trying, I don't know, drive past him or hit him with the car or something like that. It was a big news on mainstream media, okay? But it happened like 3 days ago or 4 days ago. Now she's saying that if it was a black person, the police would have shot them. Well, she she was white and she got shot. If you do not follow the law and act accordingly, whether you're white or black, be ready to face the consequences. It's just what it is. So, peddling the black and white, trying to cause division and try to cause more harm, I don't think that's the right path to be on.
a white woman. Because remember, part of the rationale for doing this with ICE is to save white women,
Yeah.
pristine white women, from being ravaged by, criminal brown men. So white women, have been taking the lead in being the ones to step forward.
I don't understand how people really come to a conclusion in their mind about a situation and to paint a picture. It may not be that picture, but you just paint that picture in your heart and say, well, this is what the case is. Well, maybe not. This isn't what the case is. Okay. This is not what the case is. You actually have to realize that it is illegal migrants that are being deported. It is not legal migrant. You have to be an illegal migrant to actually be scared or afraid or fearful of ICE. ICE works with Homeland Security. Okay? Homeland Security does what? Protect the homeland, which is from anybody who is not legal or who wants to cause harm to the people living in the United States, right? So, the whole premise of this is criminal, illegal migrant will be the first to be deported. But she's saying, well, it's to save the pristine white woman from this brown men that are dangerous. That's another way to paint the picture entirely. But the truth is, what is actually going on is if you are undocumented or you crossed the border illegally or you came into the United States undocumented, like crossing the border illegally, then you would be the first in line to go back. That's all it is. But she's painted another picture of what's actually going on. But a lot of people are actually, you know, eating this up. Let's listen to what she has to say again.
This woman was part of a group of people who they train to try to be ICE interrupters. And what they try to do is observe what ICE is doing, film them.
And why would you want to be an ICE interrupter? That's your job prescription or description, rather. Your job description is I'm an ICE disruptor. Hey, what do you do? I'm a manager, an ICE disruptor. Limited. Your job is actually disrupting ICE. Imagine going from cities to cities. You're going from state to go disrupt ICE. That's your job description. The way she listen to how Joy Reid said this. She said it with so much pride. Well, ICE disruptor. Disrupting a federal agent from doing their job that they were constitutionally employed to do. I don't know. Look, that's just out of this world. Listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. Just listen to this.
And what they try to do is observe what ICE is doing, film them, and
I
try
gotta
to
go back.
use This woman was part of a group of people who they train to try to be ICE interrupters. And what they try to do is observe what ICE is doing, film them, and try to use their white privilege, to be honest. They're mainly white people,
Which is what we ask.
which is what we ask them
For,
to
yeah,
do,
'cause-
right?
yeah.
Because black people, like, we can't put our bodies on the line because cops will shoot us. And so the presumption had been, particularly a white woman, because remember,
The woman got shot. The woman in Minnesota, she got shot, ladies and gentlemen. She got shot. Just imagine for a moment in America right now with Trump being the president of the United States. Just imagine the person that got shot by ICE agent was brown skin. Oh man. Everybody's gonna say, well, Trump is racist. Of course, he's racist. He's killing brown skinned people. But the lady that was shot by an ICE agent was actually white. She was Caucasian. You best believe that if Joy Reid and the rest of the pioneers of the black community and the pioneers of the Democrat Party, media personalities, if the lady was black that got shot in Minnesota, oh my goodness, we would not hear the end of it. We would never hear the end of it. Every one of them would be talking every day. He's racist, he's killing black people. He wants to eradicate, destroy, erase the black race. Come on, man. Come on, man. How long would you go back and forth on race issue? I'm not saying the race issue isn't there. It's gonna be there forever as long as we keep talking about it. Morgan Freeman said something about race. He said, if we stop talking about race today, everybody would work in peace, joyfully together as a community. Whether you're white, black, whatever you are, whatever ethnicity you are, we will all work as one. That's what Morgan Freeman said. Stop talking about division. Stop talking about white versus black. Stop talking about all of those things. Because the fact is, it's only class that exists. You see the black and the white that everybody really talk about, it really doesn't exist. What matters is the rich, the broke, okay? It is the rich and the broke. That's how it works. There is no black versus white. It is the rich versus the broke. You don't have a yacht. You don't have a jet. You don't have 1,000 employees. You don't have that. And there's absolutely nothing bad in going to work, clocking in, working hard, paying your bills, and taking care of your family. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But I'm letting you know it's not white versus black. It is rich versus poor. You want to tell me LeBron James or, you know, Michael Jordan, Oprah Winfrey, Jay-Z, or go look for any wealthy brown skinned human being. They have Caucasian best friends. Okay. They have best friends that are white women and white men. They don't see colors up here. There's no, oh, he's black. Oh, she's white. Everybody's here. Everybody has the Amex Unlimited Black Card. Everybody has it. So we're not going to be, going back and forth like we brokies. Only brokies want to fight. Rich folks don't like fighting. And I'm not even gonna cap right now because I'm live and it's like, okay, well, maybe because I'm streaming. I gotta let y'all know. I have been shown more genuine love by rich folks just liking me, you know, offering me favors and just being kind to me, being nice to me for nothing. I'm talking about rich folks. They are very polite. I mean, the ones that I've actually had an encounter with. Very polite people, smiling, happy about life. Okay, I've met some bad ones as well, but it's the same thing with brokies. Okay, you can meet a brokey right now that is all cheerful, beautiful, good energy, lighthearted, smiling and happy about life, and you can meet another brokey that feel like the entire problem of this world is on their head, on their shoulders, on their back. It's the same energy, in my opinion, as this folks right here that you're watching. Joy Reid. These are household names. Everybody, if you watch mainstream news media, you knew of Joy Reid. So she's a success story born and bred in the United States. And she can come out and say, ICE disruptors. These ladies are part of the ICE disruptors. ICE disruptors. No, we should not support ICE disruptors. This isn't the time for us to support anything that is not, pushing America forward. You know what I mean? Let's not do that. Oh, what is going on here? All right, let's look. Let's get more. Okay, have you guys heard what's going on in Iran? Iran, Iranians are protesting. They're protesting heavy. All right, they are protesting heavy. They are protesting heavy in Iran right now. It is wild. It is wild. If you saw the video that I posted, was it 2 days ago? when I said I spoke about the crown prince, the exiled crown prince of Iran that was exiled around 1978, 1979. He was in the military and he was training in the United States, but his parent were sort of deposed. Well, it wasn't even sort of, it was actually, they were deposed by an Islamic revolution in Iran in 1979 or 1978. But before that, in 1953, there was a revolution in Iran where the United States sort of infused a Western pro Shah in Iran. But in 1978, 1979, that Western pro Shah was deposed. And then, of course, the crown prince was exiled because he was training in the United States. He even volunteered to come back home, which was Iran, to fight for his country, to support his country, to be what everybody wants to be, a patriot in their country. But he was exiled and nobody wanted to hear from him or his family. But now Iranians are ready for this crown exiled prince to come back home and do what? And actually lead them. Watch this. Yeah, it's a large crowd on the street in in Iran. It's oof, ladies and gentlemen. It is not a beautiful sight at all. It is absolutely not a beautiful sight. And hopefully, like I always say, every race, every people, every person who is in this world, everybody deserves a chance at peace. Everybody deserves a chance at a good life. Everybody deserves a chance at doing this thing called life. Doing this thing called life. Everybody deserves that chance. Okay? Everybody. So hopefully this Iran situation can be fixed.
I don't give a
And the commander in chief, President Trump, has said he's willing and ready to fight for Iranians if if there are more damage or extensive crazy amount of life lost. Which, you know, the way Trump does things, you think you know what he's gonna do, but you don't know what he's gonna do. You absolutely do not know what he's gonna do. You think you know what he's gonna do, but you don't. That man, he is unpredictable. Trump is the most unpredictable president the United States has ever had. You think you know what he's gonna do? No, you don't. Iran protesting, Iranians on the street protesting and changing street names from the whatever name they had on it to Trump. Literally, people in Iran right now, they're ripping off street names and putting Trump's name on it. In Iran, ladies and gentlemen. So what does that mean? They are begging, they are praying, they are asking for his intervention. They are. They want this man to end what he started, which is, remember when he bombarded their nuclear weapon site in Iran, and it was a Sunday. Nobody knew what was going on. This B-2 bombers flew for 14 to 8. No. They flew for 30 some hours, like 34 or 36 hours. So you think you know what Trump is going to do in Iran. Nobody knows what this man is going to do. You just wake up in the morning and you're going to see Trump bombs Iran. You think you know what he's going to do? No, you don't. No, you don't. He's unpredictable. And as a leader, well, look, as a man, you have to be unpredictable. Not to say women cannot be unpredictable, but as a man, you're going to have to be unpredictable. But more importantly, as a leader of the free world, oh my goodness. You know how many people are trying to like take you out as the commander in chief of the free world? A lot of people want to take you out. So you have to be unpredictable. You got to do things that people are going to wonder, how in the world did you think to do this? Exactly. Because I'm the leader of this joint. Okay. I'm the leader of this joint and I have to, I have to act accordingly. Now let's listen to this woman right here.
I don't give a damn if they burn down Target. Because Target should be on the streets with us, calling for the justice that our people deserve. Don't talk to
Entitlement. That's all I hear in this video. Entitled people. So you do not care. Who is this? This is probably an elected official. I mean, we have to find out, ladies and gentlemen. We have to find out what's going on here. Is this an elected official saying they don't care if somebody burns down Target? Oh, this is Mamdani crime advisor, Tamika Mallory. Oh my goodness. Oh God. This is Tamika Mallory, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tamika Mallory. She says, I don't give a damn if they burn Target. We learned all violence from you. According to, this is Mom Donnie's, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. This is Mom Donnie's crime advisor. Okay? Mom Donnie's crime advisor, Tamika Mallory. We're going to run this video back, and I want you to listen to what she has to say.
I don't give a damn if they burn down Target. Because Target should be on the streets with us, calling for the justice that our people deserve. Don't talk to us about looting.
So it's okay to burn down Target. Okay. It's okay to burn down Target as long as Target isn't on the street with us fighting for our right. Not Target's right, but our right. Because our right is the only right that matters. Not Target's right. So it's okay for people to burn down Target. It's okay for people to loot. Because it's only us. It's only us that matters. It's about me, 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 me. Like a child throwing tantrums. It's about me, 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 me. And if you actually meet these people, these are accomplished people. These are people that have more than enough. They're not living paycheck to paycheck. That I can almost guarantee you. Okay, these folks are not living paycheck to paycheck. But they're talking about it's okay. They don't care if Target is being burnt. They don't care if looting is going on. And these are supposed to be the leaders of the society. This is bonkers.
Y'all are the looters. America has looted black people.
Okay, here we go. I was waiting for that line. That line that she said, look, America's looted black people. That is a line that would never fade in the black community. Okay. It would never fade in the black community. So you justify untrained kids that are looting Target. You say you don't care if Target is being burnt. You don't care. You expect Target to be on the street with you protesting. When you're looting Target, you're burning Target and you're telling Target to come protest with you. How does that even work? This is how a child behaves. They do things they're not supposed to do, and then they blame you for it. Children don't take accountability. Only adults take accountability. So why would an elected official act like a child by not taking responsibilities? Oh, y'all taught us how to loot. Y'all taught us this. Y'all been looting black people. Okay, I don't look. Hey, and this is activist Tamika Mallory is addressing the public outcry over damaged business in Minneapolis. Like every time there's a protest, it must become something that they damage stores, they loot stores, they steal things. That's not protesting. That's
America
why
looted the Native Americans when they first came here.
America looted the Native Americans when they first came here. Oh, of course, that's how everybody lived their lives. Everybody, it was the strongest. Okay, the strongest survived back in the day. Okay, now everybody's soft. Okay, we all have cereal, oatmeals for breakfast, pancakes. Okay, uh, waffles and uh, all that stuff, grits. Okay, bacon. Everybody's soft right now. Back in the day, it used to be you walk and walk and walk, and you get to a land where there are a group of other men, and then you say, okay, we're going to stay here. And then you call your man and say, we're going to fight these folks, and we're going to take their land. That's how it was done back in the day. So, resenting the land that God has put you because of what they did over 2, 3, 4 centuries ago. I don't think so. Even the Bible says, he without sin should cast the first stone. Slavery didn't just happen in the United States. It wasn't just black people that were enslaved by white people. Even white people were enslaved by their fellow white people, and black people were enslaved by their fellow black people. So I just pray that in my lifetime, the black and white conversation or the division that is being pandered online and fostered by, I guess, the culture would end. Because really, really, when you actually go to individuals on the street in your community, if you talk to them, whether they're white or black, they are going to have a conversation with you. They're not, oh, he's black, oh, she's white. They're actually going to have a conversation with you. People want to talk to human beings, people want to have a connection with real people. That's what people want. That is what people want. So hopefully we can have more love in our heart and push it forward.
So looting is what you do. We learned it from you. We learned violence from you. I don't give a damn.
So she's saying essentially brown people or black people learned violence from Caucasian people or white people. Look, these folks, you can't make this up. You can never make this up, ladies and gentlemen. I told you, this is how a kid behaves. Oh, daddy, I learned that from you. Uh, you are an adult now, okay? Can you learn good things from other people? Okay. Oh, I learned this from you. Oh, I learned it from you. You never learned anything good? So they're saying, well, we learned violence from you. What about all the good things that they've done? Did you learn those things as well? Or you only learned the violent part? You only learned the violent part, okay? You never learned the good ones like innovating and subduing and gathering. You never learn all of those stuff. You only learn violence because it's like a badge of honor for these folks. We learned it from you. You made us this. You made us who we are today. The 44th president of the United States was black, ladies and gentlemen. The 44th president of the United States was black. It is over. All of this backward talks, okay? It is over. And will there be bad actors? Absolutely. There will forever be bad actors. Bad actors are going to be around in any industry, okay? But for the most part, it's some people think it's worse for you to be a black man in America today than for you to be a black man in America 40 years ago. And they're going to defend their point. Oh, right now, it's so hard to be a black man in America. I'm like, bro, sit down, bro. You already had Barack Obama, the 44th president of the United States, was black. You think you're going to be black 40 years ago and become the president of the United States? In fucking possible. This is the times we're living in right now, okay? Everybody has to cheer up. Everybody has to move on. Everybody has to move forward. Everybody has to forget the bad things, the bad experiences, and forge a better tomorrow. Everybody have to come together right now and build something tangible. You could never go back to the past. You can only remember the past, and you can remember the past and learn from it, or you can remember the past and leave in the past. You don't want to leave in the past. You want to leave in the present and crave working towards the future. The past is for experience. It's for you to learn. It's not for you to leave in the past. I feel like black people in America, well, I wasn't born in the United States, so I don't have that. But like most people that I do business with here, that I talk to when it comes to this conversation, when it comes to black and white, it's like they're living in the past. It's a trauma that's just there. They've never been slaves. Their parents have never been slaves. Some of them, their grandparents were never slaves. Maybe the great 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 grandparent were slaves. And now it's like, well, remember what you did to us 400 years ago? Bro, you attended Howard University. What are you talking about 400 years ago for? Bro, you attend USC. Your father paid for your USC tuition. And you're here saying, what they did to us 400 years ago. No, bro. No. Enjoy the benefit that you are enjoying. Enjoy it. You never picked cotton from the farmlands. You never got lynched. You never got lynched, bro. You go to McDonald's right now. That's what you do. You drive to Chick-fil-A, drive through, wind down, and say, hey, can I get a large fry and a double dip combo? That's what you do right now. Stop acting like you picking cottons on the farmyard. You're not doing that, bro. Come on, man. Just drink your sweet tea and eat your double cheeseburger and just relax. Okay? Relax and be grateful for your double cheeseburger and your large fry and your milkshake with cherries and spray on it or whatever is on the milkshake. Because that's all they do right now. Everybody's like, well, remember what you did to us 400 years ago. Bro, it's not 400 years ago. Okay? This is 2026. They already gave you guys Barack Obama as the 44th president of the United States. Use that as leverage. There's so many fulfilled African Americans in the United States doing pretty well. A lot of Americans, African American, Black American, whatever you want to call it, doing pretty good. I could categorically say right now that I would say African Americans are getting more education more than any group. Well, maybe not more than the Asian people, but African American right now, especially the ladies, they're they're killing it. They are killing it. They're getting educated at rates that you cannot fathom. They're getting education like doctors, lawyers, bankers, engineers. This African American women, they're doing amazingly well. So when somebody keeps saying, "Well, remember what you did to us 400 years ago?" No, because these ladies are doing pretty good. African American women, they're like they're the future. I'm just gonna let y'all know. African American women, they are the future. Absolutely. They are. Because everything just seems to favor, well, I don't want to get heat for this, but everything just seems to favor a African, black American woman because there are loans specifically for black women in America. There are loans, there are business loans, there are grants for black women in America right now. Now, that's a good thing. I'm not saying, this, I'm saying that's good, but I'm just letting you know the incentives that are there for, you know, African American women to succeed. And there are grants for everybody to succeed. It's not just African American women. I'm just letting you know that they have grant specifically for black American women. Okay, so there are ways to grow. There are ways to climb the ladder in the United States. There are ways to become better. There are ways to elevate. 100%. Okay, so crying victim is not gonna work anymore, any longer, because everybody has moved on. Okay, everybody has moved on. There are so many programs right now that are there specifically for you and I to take advantage of. Take advantage of it. All right. Google, what grants can I apply for? I am whatever you are. If you're Caucasian, black, whatever you are, put it on Google right now. Say, this. I'm 18 years old and I'm trying to apply for a grant for this school. Da da da. Put it on ChatGPT. It's gonna tell you the grants available for you. There are grants available for everybody, every category of human beings living in the United States. If you have a business or if you have something tangible that you're doing that is legit, there is an opportunity for funding for you. So when somebody's crying victim, it's not going to work. It's not going to work because there are programs to uplift you. There are programs to make you earn higher income. Okay, you don't even have to go to college anymore. You don't have to go to college anymore, ladies and gentlemen. You could take trading classes. Okay, you could take trade classes like being a plumber, a welder, HVAC. You could be anything you want. This is America. This is why I love the United States. I love the United States because it's a land filled with milk and honey, as far as I'm concerned. Okay. Anybody can argue about that point, but I would continue to say that the United States is a land filled with milk and honey. And that doesn't mean you wouldn't have to struggle to get it. Okay. You're not just gonna, you know, swoosh past and just get all the milk and honey. No, you're gonna have to work. You're gonna have to sow seeds. You're gonna have to, sacrifice, get up early, stay up late. You're gonna have to do all that. But it is there for the taking. Okay. It is there for the taking if you actually work towards it. If you work towards it, you are unstoppable. In the United States, you are. So you cannot just sit there and just cry victim, victim, victim. It's not gonna work, dog. It's not gonna work. Nobody cares about you. Oh, I'm a victim. This happened to me 20 years ago. Yeah. Okay, so have you learned from what happened 20 years ago and now what are you doing towards it? Have you learned? Are you moving forward? No, you're not. You're living in the past. I mean, Jesus, you gotta move on. What in the world is going on here? All right, let's check this video. I mean, I'm telling you, Minnesota is, yeah, it is a hellhole right now. This is what we're up against. Let's give me the opportunity that this was. Let's watch this video, ladies and gentlemen. What are they doing? I don't know how these guys do it. Like, they just really go outside, start filming with a bunch of people who are against you, don't like you, want to hurt you. I'm not about to go in the midst of these folks that they're literally ready to hurt you because they believe they are right. Because they believe their point is the only point that should be taken into consideration. It's like, if you voted for Kamala Harris or you voted for President Trump, I don't care who you voted for. It is your choice. I don't expect you to care about who I voted for or hate me for who I voted for. That's not what I want. And I would not hate you for who you voted for. I don't care who you voted for. As an adult, those are the things that I don't believe you should really care about. Because you have stuff to do. You got bills to pay. You got kids to take care of. You got your insanity to worry about. And then you're worried about who somebody else voted for. Who cares who you voted for?
Cute.
Look at this. These people are ready to hurt the person
Get
inside
out of
this
the
car.
way!
Look at
Get
this.
out of the way!
Look at this. 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 Hell to the no. Have you heard that song? Hell to the no. That's hell to the no, baby. I'm not going out here trying to, interview these folks. Look at that.
Get out of the way! Get out of the way!
It's like these folks are not even human beings. They're just ready to get hurt or hurt somebody. Look at this.
Get out of the way! Get out of the way!
Get out the way, bro. Look at that. Probably got hurt. Look at this. 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 Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Hell no. Look at this. Just imagining he had maybe his wife or his kid in the car. Look at this. Sprayed his car. Threw all this trash in his car. Hell no. Yeah. I'm not doing this. I'm not going out here trying to... Look at this. These folks are not... I don't know why they act like this. I just do not know why they act like this. I can't tell you for sure what's going on. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot tell you what's going on right here. Dear Lord. Oh, man. A lot is going on. I can't hear the sound of a car crashing already. Look, hey. We need more love, man. We need more love in this country. We need more love, ladies and gentlemen. We need more love. Love. Stop letting politics divide the country. Okay? Stop letting politics divide this country. It's not even making any sense. Okay? Protest in New York, protest in Chicago, protest in Minnesota, Minneapolis. It's like, hey, What is going on right here? Okay, what in the world is going on right here? All right, so we're gonna do this last one right here. Mayor Mamdani unveils a new multi-billion universal child care program expanded to toddlers. All right, let's see. Mamdani, of course, that's the new mayor of New York. He was voted in. They like him in New York. Everybody wants, no rent or lower rents. Okay. That is why he won the election in New York. New York is so expensive. It's like everybody's ready to get a handouts.
Not
Okay.
only when we make pre-K truly universal, but expand this care to include all 2- and 3-year-olds across the city. As the governor said, we will deliver care by working in partnership with child care providers, especially home-based providers.
Oh, we're about to have another
Who have been
Minnesota.
doing this work without thanks or recognition for far too long. Not only when we make
I guess New York is about to be the next Minnesota. The next Minnesota is about to be New York because now they're openly saying, hey, if you have child care, in-home child care, we got you. So that's AKA Minnesota, Laren Daycare Center. Okay. The Laren Daycare Center. Shout out to Nick for, coming out with this video. Everybody's like, wait, what is going on in Minneapolis? I feel like without that guy actually going out to see what's going on, nobody would have known what's going on in Minnesota. I don't think so. Look, that could probably been there for like 8 years or 16 years and nobody would know. I mean, who's gonna know? But he went out there and he exposed every single one of them. That's just legendary shit right there. That's legendary. Okay. So shout out to that guy, Nick. He's a young dude. So he's like 22 or 23. Absolutely like a kid, basically. And he was bold enough to go to Minneapolis, Minnesota, and he just exposed every single one of them. He exposed every single one of them. And there's still more going on right now. There's more going on. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will be back here tomorrow. I'm trying to stream every day now because we're doing horizontal streams. So I'm trying to come here every day. And well, I was trying to do every other day or like 3 times a week. Well, I thought to myself, why do I want to do 3 times a week if I could do every day? You know, let's just have a good time every day. Doesn't matter if it's even if it's just 1 hour a day or 2 hours a day. We just have to figure out what time it is. Okay, we just have to figure out what time it is. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel. If you haven't joined the memberships, join the memberships. If you haven't liked and share, like and share. Okay, like and share. Uh, do I want to put in the description right here? Let me put the membership right here so you guys can actually see if you decide to join the memberships. And we're also going to be coming out with some interviews, okay? Going to be dropping some interviews. It's going to be so much fun on this channel. Excuse me. It's going to be so much fun on this channel, okay? It is going to be so much fun. Absolutely so much fun. So sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Be a part of it. Okay, be a part of it. Share, subscribe, and also don't forget, cheer up, okay? Cheer up. Stop saying bad things to yourself. Stop pulling yourself down. Stop surrounding yourself with people who don't want to see you succeed, who are just there to sort of smile when you fail, okay? But do it behind you. You don't want that, okay? It's a new year, so please focus on you, all right? Focus on you, focus on the people that love you, all right? Okay. You guys are awesome. Thank you for tuning into the live show. Don't forget to subscribe, like, join the memberships, and we will be back here tomorrow by God's grace. I'm trying to change my description here. How do I change my description? Uh, I think YouTube changed a lot here. Let me see. How does this even work? Let's see. All right. I may not be able to change this. Oh, I can. Can I? I can't. Oh, I can. I actually can. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna put in the description, the link to join the memberships if you guys decide to join the memberships. Let's see. Right there. And okay, yep, that's it. Let's put in some hashtag. Yes, so we're gonna be coming here once a day. I think that's gonna be fun. Culture. We're gonna talk about culture. We're gonna talk about politics. We're gonna talk about a lot. Okay, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. And if you guys didn't watch the first stream for this year, I said we are going to reset this channel. So sit back, relax. It's gonna be so much fun. I can't wait. I can't wait for, you know, the great reset. But I think good things are gonna happen on this channel. I really believe so. I really, really, really believe so. All right. Thank you guys for 5 likes. Thank you so much. If you haven't liked, please like. Okay, please like. All right. Come on. Show your boy some love. All right. Thank you so much. I will be back here tomorrow. Shout out to Nisi Lee. That was the only comment we got, which I'm thankful for it. Okay, because I know growing on horizontal stream is not as easy as the vertical stream. So I'm grateful for it. I'm thankful for it. So you guys are awesome. I am your host, Genesis, and I will see you on the next one.